Welcome to the JaRIA Honour Awards 2021, sponsored by the Ministry of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sport, Chase Fund, Cat Coore, Creation Foods, and M1 Productions. Please enjoy the show.
Jamaica is the heartbeat of the world, and that heart beats to the sound of reggae music. It is in that spirit and with the word sound power of all things Jamaican music that I welcome you to the 2021 staging of the JaRIA Awards. We're accustomed to this being ordinarily in February during our Reggae Month celebrations, but these are extraordinary times and extraordinary things happen. Plus, we are the reggae state, and in this state of reggae, we can celebrate ourselves every time, anytime, and all year round. We will therefore celebrate ourselves in these awards without apology and without reservation, as we pay tribute to those who keep our music alive, our culture alive, and our spirits alive. These awards will pay tribute to some popular names, but also some unsung heroes. And it is fitting in this pandemic that we share the limelight of hosting with our local heroes of this unseen fight, our frontline workers. They are ordinary people doing an extraordinary job, and that we salute as being truly Jamaican. Our presentation of these awards will be accentuated by exhilarating performances, supported by the JaRIA Jamrock Orchestra, under the distinguished musical direction of reggae maestro and former chairman, now legacy director, Mr. Michael Ibo Cooper. Reggae is who we are. It is not just music. It is a lifestyle and a life-giving force. Reggae for us is as much music as it is food and drink, fashion and poetry, as well as spirituality and philosophy. I would therefore like to thank our sponsors, who will otherwise be highlighted throughout this evening's proceedings. But I cannot help but pay tribute to the hard-working JaRIA team that has pulled these awards together, led by our newly installed Director of Production, Miss Nadia Roxburgh, who has continued on the amazing vision of our founding member, Mr. Joseph Jr. Lincoln. I also wish to salute all members of JaRIA and recognize all our directors, outgoing, incoming, and returning, for keeping the flame alive, as we invite the entire music and entertainment industry to engage with us as we empower each other in building a reggae industry befitting of the most powerful little nation on earth. Welcome to this virtual celebration of reggae, the real deal, a celebration of our reality. You're watching the JaRIA Honour Awards 2021. Welcome.
We salute the incredible input of the media to the growth of the music industry. Our honoree this evening is revolutionary, unafraid and bold. He speaks his mind without fear, with the style of a poet, the wisdom of a sage, cutting edge, sharp like a razor. Mr. Alan Mutabaruka Hope.
Kingston, Jamaica, please give it up for the original Mutabaruka.
Born in Raytown, Jamaica on December 26, 1952, Alan Hope first realized the power of the word when he was in his teens. He published his first collection, Outcry, in 1973, followed by the poem Wailing, dedicated to Bob Marley and written around the Wailers' song titles. In 1981, a new volume of poems, the book First Poems, brought even more acclaim. That same year, Mutabaruka had a hit with the single Every Time I Hear the Sound.
Every time I hear the sound, the sound, the sound, the sound, the sound, the sound that is not my name.
While his fiery debut at Reggae Sunsplash was captured for posterity for a live album released in 1982. His debut album, Check It, while signed to China Smith, was released in 1983. Amidst a host of tough tracks was this poem.
This poem shall say nothing new. This poem shall speak of time, time unlimited, time
undefined. A number meant to puncture not only the listener's expectations, but the poet's pretensions as well. In 1994, Jamaican radio landscape changed with the launch of Mutabaruka's own Jamaican show on the JaRIA FM station. His words are potent, arguments cutting edge, and his show remains extremely popular up to today. The Jamaica Reggae Industry Association salutes Mutabaruka for his contribution to the music industry in media.
Yes, we want to give thanks for JaRIA for really acknowledging the contribution that we have been making. This is the first time we have gotten an award in that category. We wish the award very best. And we give thanks for them to really recognize us that way. JaRIA, big up, give thanks, JaRIA.
In our darkest times, in times of natural disasters, when everything else is down, the media keeps us informed and awake. The programming caters for our every needs. The second media awardee promoted gospel when no one else was bold enough. He took us to church. The second media award goes to Mr. Tony Young, posthumously.
Tony's love for broadcasting began as a youth in the Good Tidings Mennonite Church, where his love for public speaking was groomed. He realized his goal in 1982 when he landed a job at JBC Radio Northeast in Ocho Rios and later transferred to JBC in Kingston, where his career took off. He hosted for a short time the 2 to 6 Supermix when Barry G. Gordon went to RJR. He brought humor and his special brand to the show, and TY soon became a household name across Jamaica. Shortly thereafter, Barry G. returned and the Tony Young Show was born. He used that platform to bring local gospel music to the airwaves in prime time in midweek, something never done before. One of his signature programs was Soul Force on a Sunday when he worked at JBC and later when he moved on to KLAS-FM, opening doors for many gospel artists. The year before his death, he celebrated his 35th anniversary in broadcasting. The Jamaica Reggae Industry Association is pleased to present the Gospel Media Award posthumously to Tony T.Y. Young.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Marlene Young, and it gives me great pleasure to stand before you tonight to accept this award on behalf of my late husband, Tony Young. You know, he dedicated most of his broadcasting career promoting gospel music and musicians across the airwaves. So I know he would be extremely honored and proud tonight to stand before you to accept this award. I want to thank the Jamaica Reggae Industry Association for acknowledging and remembering his work. We as a family will treasure this award as it will help us to memorialize and cement his legacy. On behalf of my son Ramon and my sister-in-law Sharon and our extended family, I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who participated and supported this effort. God bless you all. Thank you.
So the Mentorship Award is given to an expert who has made a crucial mark on the music industry through selflessly giving his or her time to growing young talent. Our Mentorship Award goes to a man who spent a lifetime giving back, Mr. Nambo Robinson.
Heaven and earth will pass away.
Veteran vocalist, percussionist, recording artist, and one of Jamaica's foremost trombonists, Ronald Nambo Robinson, enjoyed over 45 years of experience in the music industry. A former member of the Mystic Revelation of Rastafari and a member of the Light of Saba, and later with friends Dean Fraser and Chico Chin formed a brass section dubbed Ras Brass. He toured with the mystic revelation of Rastafari across the United States and the Caribbean, making history performing at the first Carifesta in Guyana. Nambo then formed the band Creation and left Jamaica in 1976, touring the United States of America, led by guitarist Eugene Gray. Founding member of the all-star band 809, he went on to perform and record with many of Jamaica's best artists, including Bob Marley, Sly and Robbie, Dennis Brown, Jimmy Cliff, Gregory Isaacs, Peter Tosh, Bunny Wailer, to name a few. His passion project, Nambo Robinson and Idrin Workshop, focused on mentoring young musicians and creating platforms for them to showcase their talents while gaining experience through a series of live events. For extraordinary impact on the reggae industry, JaRIA is pleased to present its 2021 Mentorship Honour Award to Mr. Nambo Robinson posthumously.
Greetings, I'm Namdo Robinson, son of the late trombonist Ronald Nambo Robinson. On behalf of the Robinson family and all those who have benefited from his mentorship, we humbly accept this award. Also to JaRIA, we appreciate you for acknowledging his contribution to the reggae music industry. Enough respect.
Sound systems were the medium through which all our music, including DJ music, developed. At the initial stage of our evolving music, the local media paid little or no attention due to the conservative tendencies of our media managers, opinion makers, and power brokers at the time. The first Sound System Award goes to Count Shelly.
This is dedicated to the one I love.
Count Shelly was a major proprietor of record shops and reggae labels. The UK-based sound system operator and record label owner, real name Ephraim Barrett, moved from Jamaica to Swindon in the UK in 1962 before relocating with his sound to North London. In the early 1970s, he was the resident DJ at the Four Aces Club in Dalston, East London. His continued connection with artists like Pat Kelly, Ken Booth, Iroy, and Johnny Clark inspired him to launch his own record label, and thus in 1972 he formed the Count Shelly record label, and in 1975 started Third World Records. In the period 1972 to 1975, more than 50 Roots and Lovers singles, mostly of Jamaican origin, were issued on the Count Shelly record label. Count Shelly relocated his operations to New York in the 1970s, and eventually his Superpower Records in Brooklyn became the reggae shop of choice through the dancehall and digital eras. The Jamaica Reggae Industry Association salutes Count Shelly in the category of sound system for extraordinary impact on the reggae industry.
The sound system, which was once the invention of Jamaica creativity, is now recognized as a worldwide culture movement and rebirth. The second sound system awards go to Lloyd Coxson Sound System.
Owner of Lloyd Coxson, Lloyd Blackford, was born in Morant Bay, Jamaica, and moved to Wandsworth, London in 1962 with his surname borrowed from one of Jamaica's leading sound system operators and producers, Clement Coxson Dodd. Blackford operated his own Coxson sound system in London from 1965 through to the 1980s, gaining a residency in the 1970s at the Roaring Twenties Club in Carnaby Street. In the early 1970s, he began working as a producer, having success with one of the early Lovers Rock hits, Louisa Marks' Caught You in a Lie. He was credited with paving the way for Lovers Rock by including that style of records in his sound system sets. In the mid and late 1970s, he launched his own Safari, Tribesman, and Outernational labels. The Jamaica Reggae Industry Association salutes Lloyd Coxson Sound System for extraordinary impact on the reggae industry.
Greetings to Jamaica. My name is Lloyd Coxson, owner of Sir Coxson Outernational Sound System here in the UK. And special thanks to the Jamaica Reggae Industry Association for giving me this award, right? Jamaica first. God bless.
Reggae bands or groups bring a special vibe to the music, and many artists we now know as solo acts began in the safety and versatility of duos or groups. We honor this very important collaboration in music today, and I am honored to announce the 2021 iconic group, Blues Buster.
The vocal duo, the Blues Busters, consisting of Philip James and Lloyd Osborne Campbell. The Blues Busters was the most consistently popular Jamaican male duo of the early 1960s, and among the Jamaican artists who performed at the 1964 New York World's Fair. They initially worked in cabaret shows to tourists in Kingston and along Jamaica's north coast, but got their big break when they were asked to accompany Sam Cooke on his tour of the island in March 1961. Taking inspiration from Cooke, on returning to the cabaret circuit, they emulated the soulful harmonies of his performances and recorded a number of soul and reggae cover versions, having minor hits with Thinking,
All that I can see when you're not with me is your beat, yeah.
and Privilege.
Behold, I saw you standing there before me.
They continued until the mid-1980s, by which time they had released several albums, one of which was a tribute to Sam Cooke. The Jamaica Reggae Industry Association salutes the Blues Busters with the Icon Award duo for their exceptional contribution to the reggae industry.
Dum 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 dum. Behold, I saw you standing there before me, and now I found the wonder of my glory. But until then, my dear, I'll never have to worry. Oh no, no, because I'll have you to be my bride. And now that you're in my embrace, say you're gonna thrill me with your little baby face. I want to tell you, darling, this is no disgrace. Oh no, no, because I love you, and you love me too.
Behold, I saw you standing here before me. And now, yes now, I found the wonder of my glory.
Behold, but until then, my dear, I'll never have to worry. Oh no, no, because I'll have you to be my bride. I just want you to be right by my side. Oh, 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 I love you, I love you, I love you.
The Chase Fund is a proud sponsor of the Jamaica Reggae Industry Association Awards ceremony. As we are all aware, the pandemic has changed the way we do some things, at least for now. But I am happy that JaRIA is able to adapt to new realities and to present this awards ceremony via the virtual platform. Chase has been a major sponsor of Reggae Month activities since 2008. With total sponsorship of $90 million. The JaRIA Honour Awards is one of the major activities that benefited in a significant way. I congratulate all the awardees who have contributed to the development, the promotion, and commercialization of reggae music worldwide. I applaud JaRIA for the staging of this annual awards ceremony, which recognizes the best of the best in the industry.
The JaRIA Lifetime Achievement Award is given to individuals who have dedicated their lives to the music industry and made an impact in our society or in the lives of others. Our first lifetime awardee is Mr. Owen Gray.
Owen Gray has dedicated a lifetime to music. He won his first talent contest at the age of 9, and by the age of 12 he was already appearing in public, playing drums, guitar, and keyboards. He attended the Alpha Boys School and turned professional at age 19. Gray emigrated to the UK in 1962 following the success of his single Please Let Me Go.
please let me go. Please let me go.
He was one of the first artists to be produced by Chris Blackwell in 1960, and his Patricia single was the first record ever released by Island Records. Gray worked with almost all the producers of note, from Sir Coxson Dodd, Prince Buster, Sidney Crooks, Arthur Duke Reid, Leslie Kong, and Clancy Eccles, including work as a duo with Millie Small, with songs ranging from scat to ballads. Working with producer Bunny Lee, Gray achieved a considerable success. He has continued to release new material regularly, often concentrating on ballads and gospel music. The Jamaica Reggae Industry Association is pleased to present the 2021 Lifetime Achievement Award to Mr. Owen Gray.
Good afternoon, all you Jamaicans. This is Owen Gray in London, England, and I must say thanks for giving me this award, and I'm very privileged for you all to do so, right? From the Jamaica record industry and who is involved in all this participation. I'm so sorry I cannot be there to receive it in person, but hey, who knows? God knows best, Owen Gray knows the rest. And I want to give thanks to all the people that has organized and present in this award to me. I am grateful. And I want to say to Jamaica, stay safe, be good, like you know you should. Thank you very much.
The Icon Awards go to the veteran artists who have set a firm foundation in the roots of our music and made a noteworthy contribution to Jamaica's musical legacy and that of the world through their inspired music. The 2021 Female Icon Award is Phyllis Dillon.
Phyllis Dillon began singing in talent contests, which eventually led to her discovery by session guitarist Lynn Tate. She recorded her first record for Duke Reid, Don't Stay Away, in late 1966.
How much I need you, you wouldn't stay away.
A recording that has been described as perhaps the finest female performance in Jamaican music. Most of her subsequent recordings would be covers of popular and obscure American hits, including Betty Swan's Make Me Yours.
Make me yours, make me yours.
Don't Stay Away was an original composition featuring Tommy McCook and the Supersonics as the backing band. At the end of 1967, Dillon moved to New York. After a number of singles and an album entitled Living in Love, Dillon ended her recording career in 1971.
Don't just stay away.
In 1998, Phyllis Dillon returned to the recording studio with Lynn Tate, marked by re-interest in ska music in the United States. She remained active until illness took hold. The Jamaica Reggae Industry Association salutes our female icon awardee for 2021, Miss Phyllis Dillon, for her outstanding contribution to the reggae industry.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. First, I would like to say thank you to the Jamaica Reggae Industry Association for this honor. I am Janice Hines, and I am accepting this award on behalf of Phyllis Dillon, who would be delighted and honored to be a recipient of this award. My mom passed away 17 years ago. However, it seems like yesterday. As a matter of fact, she would be ecstatic just to be among such great artists. Once again, I would like to say thank you.
She treats you nice. I know she's even more beautiful than I. But if you how my heart burns for you, and how I love for you, you wouldn't stay away. Darling, I know you have got another girl. She treats you nice. I know she's even more beautiful than I. But if you knew how my heart hurts for you, and how I long for you, you wouldn't stay away. You wouldn't stay away. You wouldn't stay away. You wouldn't stay away. No.
Greetings. I truly believe that reggae music is perhaps Jamaica's most abundant natural resource. Jamaican creatives have been successful miners of this resource we call reggae music for decades. However, we oftentimes do not get the opportunity to celebrate their achievements during their lifetime. The COVID-19 pandemic has been a harsh reminder of our mortality and the financial volatility of the cultural and creative industries. An attitude of gratitude is a must, and this has been vital throughout these challenging times. I'm a big supporter of giving people their roses while they're here to smell them. The JaRIA Awards is of great significance to me as a member of the entertainment fraternity and as the Minister of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sport. My ministry is pleased to participate in this year's staging of the JaRIA Awards. It is always such a pleasure to watch my esteemed entertainment colleagues collect their awards while a joyful audience of creative looks on with pride. This year may be yet another virtual celebration. However, this event is a manifestation of Jamaican resilience as well as the sheer grit and determination of Jamaica's entertainment sector. Congratulations to all the well-deserved awardees and big up to JaRIA for another successful production. Blessings and love always. One love.
The engineers are responsible for producing and directing the creative process. The ultimate success of our recording sessions is largely reliant on our engineers. One such engineer is Mr. Orville Rory Baker.
Rory Baker, born Orville Hugh Baker, started his career in the mid-90s at the age of 19 as a trainee engineer at the Mixing Lab recording studio under the mentorship of renowned reggae musicians, producers Sly and Robbie. Holding credits on dozens of single, EP, and album productions from a wide range of musical genres, Rory has been involved in major productions both locally and internationally with artists such as Wyclef Jean, Maxi Priest, No Doubt, Madonna, Shaggy, Jimmy Cliff, Beanie Man, Sean Paul, Bounty Killer, Elephant Man, Lady Saul, UB40 and Shireen Anderson, just to name a few. A number of those projects have yielded the Best Reggae Album Grammy nod, including Sly and Robbie and Friends, Rocksteady by No Doubt, and Sean Paul's Dirty Rock. The Jamaica Reggae Industry Association salutes Rory Baker for his extraordinary impact on the reggae industry in the category of engineer.
I want to say thank you, JaRIA, for this prestigious award. Thank you for my colleagues, all the awardees this year in 2021. We couldn't get to have a big ceremony, but we're happy all the same to be recognized amongst our peers. Thank you to the industry personnel. Thank you to my teammates, my working partners, all the people that want pop music, my family, my friends, my precious daughter, Jayla. Thank you for your support. Thank you, Jamaica Reggae Music Industry, for this award. I totally appreciate it. I'm honored.
From the studio to the stage, reggae music engineers have used their expertise to enrich Jamaica's unique music quality. Now, you will hardly ever see an engineer on stage in the mix of things, but rest assured, they are responsible for the full mix. So, congratulations, Mr. Shane Brown.
One of Jamaica's most competent and accomplished music producers, award-winning recording studio engineer, live music engineer, songwriter, and artist manager, Shane Brown started his apprentice career as an engineer at Tuff Gong and has since worked with some of the most prominent and acclaimed reggae acts, both in and outside of Jamaica, all giving credence to his reputation as a solid practitioner in the business. Shane was introduced to music at a young age with granduncle, pioneer sound system operator and record producer Duke Reed, and his father Harold Butler, engineer at Treasure Isle, who worked with reggae superstar Bob Marley at the Tuff Gong Studios. The Jamaica Reggae Industry Association salutes Shane Brown for his extraordinary impact on the reggae industry in the category of engineer.
Thank you for JaRIA and the entire reggae industry for this beautiful award in recognition of my contribution to the reggae industry as an engineer. Give thanks, much appreciated.
Gunshot a beat, we can't sleep. No matter down the clock and the night. Are you go kill machine and mass gun and get me whole place in a gun town? Me can't sleep, no matter how me try to do it. Me can't sleep, I miss a beer gunshot a beat. Me can't sleep, no matter how me try to do it. Me can't sleep, oh, I beer blood in the street. This is a serious time, violence and crime, and a beer gun thing the youths them up on them mind. Oh, them bust it when rain a fall. You know, she said them no care, them a youth a bust it all when sun a shine. Oh yeah, I know me can't sleep. Oh, no matter how me try to do it, me can't sleep. Oh, me say a beer gunshot a beat. Me can't sleep. Hey, no matter how me try to do it, me can't sleep. Oh, a beer blood in the streets. Oh, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey. Say, oh, 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 yeah.
The gospel artist uses his or her music to minister, uplift, inspire, and motivate positive change. JaRIA recognizes the important role of the gospel artist to the music industry and is pleased to honor Mr. George Banton.
I've waited much too long. I can't give up right now.
George sang in his hometown church choir at the United Brethren in Christ Church during his early childhood days. At the age of 18, George learned to play the guitar and formed his own gospel group, the Hope Brothers, until he was later discovered at a concert by Mr. Lawrence, director of the Gospel Light Band, the #1 gospel band in the country, auditioned George and immediately contracted him to join the group. This was the turning point in George's life. In 1972, George was involved with two groups that emerged from the split of the Gospel Light Band. First, the Insight Gospel Group, and ultimately the Grace Thrillers, where he became lead singer. He later formed a 7-piece gospel band called the Bantons, enjoying success for 7 years. The Jamaica Reggae Industry Association salutes Mr. George Banton for his exceptional contribution to the reggae music industry.
My name is George Banton. I just want to thank the Jamaica Reggae Industry Association for granting me this award. I am so happy to know that you remember me after all these years of singing the good old gospel. From in the 60s I've been doing it, and I'm so grateful to know that I'm still alive, you know, to accept the award. And I have a song called While I Live, and it's a nice thing to do, to give me the award now. Don't wait until I'm dead. Give me the flowers now. Don't wait until I'm gone. Right? Thank you again. And I want to thank the Lord for keeping me alive still.
Hand clapping, foot stomping, church music brings life to services across Jamaica, and even if played in the rum bar, is able to get everyone in the spirit. I am pleased to announce the second Gospel Awardee for 2021, Change.
A Jamaican reggae group breaks into song in hopes of breaking down the walls of prejudice in Indian River County.
5 young, excited, ambitious reggae-loving musicians exited the Insights gospel group after ruling the gospel scene in the decade of the 70s into the early 80s and left to pursue their dream of reggae and gospel, a combination which would become the dominant sound of Change. The founding members were leader Patrick Kitson, rhythm guitar, vocals Rowan Reed, bass guitar vocals Mark James, Fender Rhodes vocals Lloyd Geddes, drums Henry Morrison, percussion vocals with the only female and lead singer Merle Gale, a former lead vocalist of the Grace Thrillers. Later, members to replace some of the originals include Othniel Lewis and Michael Kennedy. Change's first and self-titled CD was produced by the multi-talented Stephen Stewart and Change in 1996 with a concert at Stephanie Hall, Holy Childhood, that is still being talked about today. The Jamaica Reggae Industry Association salutes the gospel group Change for their exceptional contribution to the reggae music industry.
Good evening. This award is for Change, and I'm Patrick. It's representing all the guys that passed through Change. And this award was born on Brother Yard. We know it is real. This is not a fraud. And we thank JaRIA for recognizing the hard work we put in. And we truly appreciate it. All the guys that passed through Change. We want to say thank you guys for recognizing the hard work that we
Woo! JaRIA!
In honor of Change, we sing, can't take your love away.
Come on, everybody, clap your hands now. Come on. Hey.
Someone told me about true love, how you came from heaven above, how you came and died for me, died on Calvary.
From developing the idea for the project, composing the music, selecting songs and musicians, coaching artists and musicians in the studio, controlling recording sessions, to name a few. Producers make the music happen. Our first awardee in the category of producer goes to Leroy and Dave Haywood.
Hi, I'm Leroy Haywood, aka Mafia.
And I'm Dave Haywood, aka Fluxy.
Mafia and Fluxy are a British reggae rhythm section and production team of brothers Leroy on bass and Dave Haywood on drums, whose careers began with London reggae band The Instigators in 1977. They backed Jamaican artists on UK tours and in 1987 visited Jamaica building rhythm tracks for producers such as Bunny Lee, King Jammy, Donovan Germain and Philip Fatis Burrell, becoming one of the most in-demand reggae sections of the ragga era. They started their own label, producing for artists such as Sugar Minot, King Kong, Gregory Isaacs, Johnny Osborne, Cornell Campbell and General Levi. The Haywood brothers, Leroy, Mafia and Dave as Fluxy, began their musical roots from the sound system Wizard Hi-Fi. It was owned and run by their uncle, Sir Ivan the Wizard. The North London brothers continued their success as musicians and producers on their international record label Mafia and Fluxy Music with over 33 years in the reggae industry. The Jamaica Reggae Industry Association salutes Mafia and Fluxy for their exceptional contribution to the reggae industry in the category of producer.
That must stand for dominate.
Yes, JaRIA, we'd like to give thanks for awarding us the exceptional contribution to the reggae music as producers.
Yes, and you can see we're still here, producing music, good music. And we'd like to say thanks to all musicians, producers who's contributing to the reggae music, coming from I, Mafia.
And I, Flux. One love.
The industry has a rich history of great producers, and our second awardee adds to the mix of fantastic music that we celebrate this evening. JaRIA recognizes Mr. Handel Tucker.
Handel Tucker has spent over 30 years in the entertainment industry. He has worked with artists such as Dennis Brown, Gregory Isaacs, Maxi Priest, George Banton, Ziggy Marley and the Melody Makers, to name a few. Handel started his musical career playing bass on the North Coast, eventually moving to keyboards, his first love. He then left the hotel scene and joined the backing band Lloyd Coxson We the People Band, touring with Dennis Brown. Handel, along with musicians Dean Fraser and Nambo Robinson, later formed the 809 Band. While with 809, Handel had dual keyboard roles, also touring with Sly and Robbie and the Taxi Gang. He retired from live music in 1988 to focus primarily on creating and recording music. The Jamaica Reggae Industry Association salutes music producer, composer, arranger, songwriter, and musician Handel Tucker for exceptional contribution to the music industry in the category of producer.
I'd like to thank JaRIA for this award. It's greatly appreciated, and in accepting this award, I would like to acknowledge that I stand on the shoulders of many, such as engineers, musicians, singers, and many people who are not even necessarily involved in the creative process of production. But I thank you all, and thanks again, JaRIA. Much appreciated.
I don't want no fly guy, I just want a shy guy. That's what I won't change. You know what I won't change. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh Lord have mercy, mercy, mercy. The man them
It is my distinct pleasure on behalf of the M1 Productions team to sponsor the 2021 Jamaica Reggae Industry Association Honour Awards. This year, we were tasked to produce the show digitally, and we at M1 are dedicated to not only produce another concert, but to represent all stakeholders by sharing a common vision of rebuilding our industry. Through our collaboration, we intend to continue to position Jamaica as differentiators in entertainment and the creative industries internationally.
The Jamaica Reggae Industry Association has over the last 11 years honored some of our reggae ambassadors who have transitioned to a higher place. We continue this tradition this evening with a posthumous award to Winston Boppy Bowen.
Give thanks and praise to Jah.
Winston Bowen, Boppy, was a prolific recording and touring musician for over 40 years. He started his career during the mid-1970s as a session musician at Channel One Studio and was also part of The Professionals, producer Joe Gibbs' house band, which was led by bass player Lloyd Parks. He later joined Parks' We the People and toured and recorded with Dennis Brown, who was then Gibbs' marquee artist. He played on several of Dennis Brown's hit songs. In the 1980s, he was a founding member of the all-star 829 band and also played with the Firehouse crew, which backed up acts like Luciano and Sizzler. In recent years, Boppy toured Europe with U-Roy, Marcia Griffiths with 829, and the Inna the Yard group. He also made guest appearances with 829 on the Peter Tosh Tribute Show last August and We the People's 44th anniversary concert in January, both in Kingston. The Jamaica Reggae Industry Association salutes Winston Boppy Bowen posthumously for exceptional contribution to the reggae industry in the category of producer.
Good day. It is with a profound sense of humility that I accept this award that you have chosen to bestow upon my dad, Winston Bowen, aka Boppy. He had two great loves in his life, his family and music. Today you have chosen to highlight him for his exceptional contribution to the reggae industry. He made so many sacrifices, and we are so proud of him. We take comfort in the fact that he is being recognized by JaRIA, and this tells us that he not only impacted us, but many others all over the world with his music. So, from my family to the JaRIA family, we say a very big thank you. One more.
We hold in memory the awe-inspiring music of some of our musical icons who have left us, as their music still lives on and on in our hearts. Their positive and remarkable impact will never be forgotten, as they have touched the hearts and souls of people all over the world. We honor Edward O'Sullivan as he continues to rest in reggae heaven.
Hello everyone, my name is Bonnie Lee and I'm in Duane Park. They call me Striker Lee from Basin Street.
Record producer Bunny Lee began producing serious hits in Jamaica in the late 1960s and later introduced an organ shuffle on Stranger Cole and Lester Sterling's Bangarang, which helped to define the newly emerging reggae sound. He entered the UK market with a collaboration with Island Records founder Chris Blackwell, later setting up shop in Forest Gate, London with his Trojan Records imprint, with successes like Max Romeo's sensation Wet Dream in 1969.
Every night we go to sleep, we have a dream.
Bunny Lee worked closely with veteran performers such as Owen Gray, Jackie Edwards, Laura Lakin, Derek Morgan, and scored some of his most lasting hits in the early 70s, including John Holt's rendition of Shep and the Limelight's Stick By Me.
Stick by me, I'll stick by you.
And Delroy Wilson's stinging social commentary, Better Must Come. In the same era, Lee revolutionized Jamaican music by helping the sound engineer King Tubby to obtain an obsolete mixing desk for sonic experimentation, dub reggae. Lee also excelled at the proto-rap DJ style, scoring hits with Daddy U-Roy, Dennis Al Capone, Jastich, and Dr. Alimentado, while his introduction of the influential flying cymbal drumming style based on an open and closed hi-hat pattern dominated the reggae scene between 1974 and 1975. For exceptional contribution to the reggae industry, the Jamaica Reggae Industry Association honors Bunny Lee posthumously in the category of producer.
On behalf of the Lee family, I'd like to thank JaRIA for giving us, acknowledging my father, Bunny Lee the Gargan, and awarding him with this prestigious award. Unfortunately, he's not here with us today to collect the award. So, I would just like to say thanks. If he was here, I know he'd say, great is great, you could never underrate, as I would tell you. And the mighty Gargan was great in doing work. So, on behalf of my family, I just want to say thank you, JaRIA, for acknowledging my dad again, and respect and appreciate them. And love goes out to all of the awardees as well. God bless. Thank you very much.
Keep on moving. Keep on moving. The Rastaman, I'm moving. Move on. The Rastaman, I'm moving. Move on. Whoa. Anything that you can do, straight like that. Swinging my love, don't live so sad, the poverty. Forget your sorrow, don't take tomorrow, don't be upset with the poverty. Baby, whenever you're ready, on my hands when you're ready, let me rock. Rock with me, baby. Rock, 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 rock with me, baby. Rock, 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 rock with me, baby. Rock, rock with me, girl. Rock with me, girl. Rock with me, yeah. Dance with me, girl. Dance with me. Yeah. Whoa. Rock with me, baby. Rock, rock, rock with me, baby. Rock, rock, rock with me, baby. Rock with me. Rock with me. Rock.
Reggae bands were and continue to shine the reggae light bright all over the world. Reggae took off in the UK in the 70s, and our band awardee this year continues to tour the world. I am honored to announce the band award for 2021, Aswad.
After 18 albums and 5 decades on the music scene, Aswad remains one of Britain's best-loved reggae bands. Originally led by the trio of Brinsley Dan Ford, who left the band in 1994, Angus Drumizet Gay on vocals and drums, and Tony Gad Robinson, Aswad is renowned among reggae fans for their rich melodies and compelling harmonies, woven over hard rhythm tracks and inspired horn riffs. In its early years, Aswad was the only British group to record and/or perform in concert with several top Jamaican artists, including Burning Spear, Bob Marley, Peter Tosh, and Bunny Wailer. The trio first gained national attention in 1976 when their debut release, Back to Africa, hit the #1 slot on the UK reggae charts. Love Fire, their popular anthem released in 1981, eventually became part of the reggae canon. And is still covered today by many Jamaican record producers. The group's 1983 Island release, Live and Direct, is considered one of the quintessential live reggae albums, and by the mid-80s, the Aswad rhythm section of Drummy and Tony had contributed to a number of top British reggae hits. The Jamaica Reggae Industry Association salutes the iconic band Aswad for their exceptional contribution to the reggae industry.
Hi, this is Tony Gad from Aswad, and I'm just from England. We're just sending out a big, when I say big, I mean big high five to Jamaica reggae industry, all right, for giving Aswad this Lifetime Achievement Award. We are most grateful. If I could show you how big I try and make myself feel, but I can't do that right here. So, all right, Jamaica, you were the birthplace of reggae music, and us as youths from the Windrush generation who came to England and who made a life for us in England. We, the generation who were born in England, but we still hang on to the roots of where our parents and all the other ancestries came from. And Jamaica, give thanks, enough respect. And this award goes out to all the founder members of this special music that we take on for ourselves. All right? Jamaica, give thanks. Aswad, respect.
Creation Foods was born from the mutual desire of Neville and Naomi Morris to provide quick, easy, and healthy food solutions in a pack. Their belief that a healthy outside starts with a healthy inside has led them to grow their business in the interest of people who wish to feed their bodies well to keep on living well. JaRIA remains grateful for the support of Creation Foods, who have returned to support our award show 2021 at rehearsals and recordings, keeping our team refreshed in a healthy and tasty way. You might want to check out your favorite supermarket for the Creation Foods Mega Punch. Tell them we sent you.
Musicians have the power to express their art so profoundly that the music they make can change the world. Music, for me, is one of those miracles in life that provides a balm to soothe any pain. It is a privilege to announce one of the musician awardees for 2021, Mr. Cat Coore of the band Third World.
Said it was 96 degrees in the shade.
Stephen Cat Coore, musician. Known for his signature style on the cello, Stephen Cat Coore shared how he would walk around in circles while his mother played when he was a toddler. He was first introduced to the piano under the tutelage of his mother and teacher Noel Foster Davis. He was attracted to string instruments and played with the Jamaica Youth Orchestra. By age 12, he developed an interest in pop music and formed a band called the Alley Cats, and the name Cat was born. He joined the inner circle at age 13 and played with them until he was 17 years old, leaving to form his own band, what we now know as Third World, and has remained with the band since its inception.
So divine, it can make you feel a little better now.
With Third World, he has toured the world, introducing country after country to Jamaica's rich musical legacy. And even after 45 years, he and the Third World unit are still flying the Jamaican flag high.
10,000 soldiers on parade, taking eye and eye.
With the release of their 22nd album, the group have shown signs that they have no plans to slow down anytime soon, establishing that there is still more work to be done. The Jamaica Reggae Industry Association salutes musician Stephen Cat Coore for his exceptional contribution to the reggae industry.
Hi, I'm Stephen Cat Coore, and I want to say what an honor it is for me to receive the JaRIA Instrumentalist Award for services in the field of music, but particularly as an instrumentalist. It is an honor, it is a pleasure, and as I say, I'm very humbled. And I'm looking at the facts that throughout the years, Jamaica has produced so many great instrumentalists, people like Ernest Rangway, Jackie Matu, Dean Fraser, Peter Ashford, Marjorie Wiley, just to mention a few. And I really, really, really am honored. I am also so pleased that my granddaughter Laura is the one who is accepting it on my behalf, because I don't happen to be in Jamaica right now. So all in all, it's a very, very, very good day for me. I wish to thank all of Jamaica. I wish to thank Jason, who presented, who introduced the award for me. I want to thank him so much and wish him all the best, because I know how hard it is on the roads of Jamaica, I understand. And I also want to wish the people of Jamaica very happy independence when it comes. And I'm hoping that you're keeping up the good vibrations and staying safe, being polite with each other, trying our best to make a better Jamaica. Thank you so much once again, JaRIA, for this award. And I will always try to live up to doing my best and giving my best for my country, for my band Third World, who I want to pick up as well too, and for myself. So thanks one more time. Thanks again, Yo-Yo. God bless.
Quietly, effortlessly, our next award played for the world. He dedicated his whole life to making music that is unforgettable. May his soul rest in musical heaven as we honor him today. Ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor to announce the Musician Awardee, Mr. Dalton Browne.
Dalton Browne's musical career began in 1970 when he and his brothers Glenn, Noel, Clevie, and Danny formed the Brownie Bunch. In 1972, Dalton joined the popular Jamaican top 40 dance band Generation Gap, where he met fellow band member Freddie McGregor. Dalton later worked his way into session music, recording on Bob Marley's Confrontation album, Johnny Osborne's Truth and Rights, and Judy Mowatt's Black Woman. Throughout the late 80s and 90s, while steadily recording and touring with Freddie McGregor, Dalton continued to build his repertoire as one of Jamaica's top session musicians and guitarists. In 1988, he and brothers Clevie and Danny of the Bloodfire Posse and Main Street Music created the Rumors Rhythm at Gussie Clarke's Music Works studio. Gregory Isaac's song, for which the rhythm was named, was the biggest hit in the island during the summer of '88.
Rumors them spreading, claim that I've sense in me planting, but I'm another Danny, not the juggling, I feel rumors of war.
And J.C. Lodge's Telephone Love on the same rhythm topped U.S. charts that same year. During this time, Dalton was also recording with acts like Dennis Brown, Marcia Griffiths, Shinehead, Junior Reid, Beres Hammond, Shaka Demus and Plies, Shabba Ranks, and Morgan Heritage. In 2005, along with Jamaican icons Dean Fraser and Sly and Robbie, Dalton recorded on Sinead O'Connor's Throw Down Your Arms album. The Jamaica Reggae Industry Association salutes guitarist Dalton Browne posthumously for his exceptional contribution to the reggae industry.
Greetings, my name is Glenn Browne and I'm accepting this award on behalf of my brother Dalton. Since his passing, so many have come forward to share stories of their works with him, his mentorship, contribution to their productions, and his tremendous work ethics. Those of you who were privileged to know and work with Dalton will understand when I say he was a musical genius, deeply dedicated, and a true master at his craft. His children, Misha, Juan, Abby, and their mother, Doreen, watched Dalton give his all to the music over the course of his 50-year career without expectation of anything in return. And while we are all sad he is not here to receive this award himself, the entire Browne family is humbled by the acknowledgement and the honor that JaRIA has bestowed on him. Rastafari I love. Thank you.
As I remember my brother, Dalton Anthony Browne. Love you, brethren. May the Almighty guide, bless, and protect you. Very special shout out to JaRIA this evening. Just keep doing that great work you are doing. We love you. God bless you. Somewhere there's a baby crying. Somewhere as his father died. Mommy ain't got no money for buying food for surviving. Little baby's crying. Somewhere there's someone who's lonely. Somewhere in the world profoundly. Sad to say he's not the one and only, for there are so many in a world of plenty. I've learned There's a youth man reaching. Take it, little ones, to the old man's reaching. No more cheating. Go forth and preaching. So many lives and so many tears. Grief-stricken mamas and papas. But we know what life is and we've got to make it. So let's join hands together. Our hearts for each other. Let's go on together wherever. Boy, I've learned to laugh. I've learned the truth within, yeah. Although my friends are soon will end, there must be something to do for them. I've learned to love. I've learned to laugh. I've learned the truth, and I miss you, bro. Although my friend, life soon will end, there must be something to do for them.
I've learned to love.
I've learned to love.
I've learned to
And I've learned to laugh.
I've
I've learned the truth. I've learned the truth. Dalton, we love you. God bless you.
Life soon will end. There must be something to do for
Cat Coore is proud to support the Jamaica Reggae Industry Association. For years, this organization has been the guardian of the heartbeat of the people, our music. We celebrate you as much as we celebrate reggae. And we join a grateful nation in honoring the best of the best. Congratulations, JaRIA, from all of us at Cat Coore.
Events are the backbone of Jamaica's entertainment industry. They are designed to engage communities and contribute to the overall well-being of our society. From concept to execution, a good event will keep you going back, and this is really true of Raytown Oldies. The Jamaica Reggae Industry Association salutes the promoters of Raytown with the 2021 Promoters Award.
She don't care just what she do, when she do.
Raytown, a historic inner-city community in East Kingston, is known the world over for the weekly sound system dances and oldies sessions of yesteryear that unfolded on Ray Street for several years. Those sessions brought many people from all walks of life to the community that emerged in the 1960s. It was a vibrant place, immortalized in songs such as A Boom She Boom.
A boom, she boom, la 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 la. What a girl can cool and deadly. A boom, she boom, la 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 la.
In 1976, the birthplace of Raytown was leased by Hazel, Sister Norma, and George Mr. B. Wright at 14 Ray Street, Kingston, Jamaica. Between 1976 and 1981, a monthly street dance was held on a Friday or Saturday night, bringing the communities together. Eventually, Capricorn Inn became the Sunday night spot, and Raytown sessions with DJs Senior Daly, Everready Teddy, Donovan M, and Johnny G of Classique. This space became the space of weekly happy. The Jamaica Reggae Industry Association salutes promoters of Raytown, Norma and Bunny Wright, for their extraordinary impact on the reggae industry.
To God to be the glory, great things he hath done. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Maximum amount of respect to the JaRIA crew. I am deeply honored and appreciative for this award. A pleasant surprise it has been. So I want to say to all my customers from yard and abroad, you made this possible. Couldn't have been done without you. So let's stay together, keep on doing what we're doing until God says when. I love you all. Thank you. Let's stay together.
The Icon Award recognizes stalwarts in the music industry who made significant impact on the world. We lost him recently, but his music continues to wake the town. Big up the world's greatest toaster, Daddy U Roy, up there in heaven. Male Icon Awardee 2021.
Wait the town and tell the people about the musical disc coming your way.
You at Bedford, U-Roy started his professional career as a DJ in 1961 on Dickie Wong's sound system, moving later to the Sir George the Atomic sound system. Bedford then worked on Sir Coxson sound system, where he ran the number 2 set after King Stitt ran the main set. This was followed by a period with Sir Percy before he moved to King Tubby's hometown hi-fi sound system. Beckford's first single, Dynamic Fashion Way, was produced by Keith Hudson in 1969, followed by the Lee Scratch Perry production, Earth's Rightful Ruler, with Peter Tosh.
Kings of Kings.
On recommendation from singer John Holt, a Duke Reid informal recording deal was arranged, and Beckford's first 2 singles were released on Duke Reid's Treasure Isle label, Wake the Town, which became his signature sound and established his reputation as one of Jamaica's most popular toasters. Beckford then went on to work with other major producers on the island, including Lee Scratch Perry, Bunny Lee, Phil Pratt, Sonia Pottinger, Rupi Edwards, Alvin Ranglin, and Lloyd Daly. In 1978, Beckford started his own sound system, which he named Sturgav after his sons. The sound system would launch the careers of a younger generation of toasters and singers, including Rankin Joe, Jazz Crew, Charlie Chaplin, and Josie Wales. The Jamaica Reggae Industry Association salutes our Male Icon Awardee for 2021, posthumously, Mr. Hewitt, U. Roy Bedford, for his exceptional contribution to the reggae industry.
Good day, this is Marcia. I'm thanking JaRIA for this award for you, Roy. I'm very grateful to accept it for him, and I know he will be thankful and appreciative of this award. So thanks very much again for this award on behalf of you, Roy. Thank you.
Rebel in the morning, rebel in the evening too. Now I am feeling I'm a rebel, 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 rebel. I'm a rebel. So rebel. How you mean? You know, I'm a capturer. I say the great adventurer. So adventurer. Well, if they hear what I say, let there be love. See the morning sun on the hillside. Nothing they could never, ever, ever do. Not living good. Travel wide. I'm a living man and I got work to do. Said I'm a living man. I've got work to do. Music is playing so fit now. If you're not happy, children, then you must be blue. Come make a deal with me, baby. I'm a rebel. Say rebel in the morning, a rebel in the evening too. So rebel on your beat. I'm a capturer. I say the great adventurer. So adventurer. Well, if you hear what I say, let there be love. I'm a rebel, 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 rebel. you now. Check it out on the distance, play the mix. I'm gonna make you the talk of the town. No use wearing a frown. Though them other guys may put you down, I'm gonna let you wear my crown. Though them other guys may put you down, you wear my crown.
The Gregory Isaacs Foundation Award pays tribute to one of reggae's legendary crooners, Gregory Isaacs, and is given to an individual in the music and entertainment industry who dedicates their life to building the industry. This year's Gregory Isaacs Foundation Award goes to Orville, Baga Case.
Orville Case, Baga, is a passionate graphic artist who has ran his own art studio, which consisted principally of freelance work for organizations, printers, and private business concerns. These designs were of labels, cartons, billboards, CD inserts, vinyl sleeves, logos, and newspaper adverts, plus photography directions and illustrations. One well-known design is the JaRIA FM logo. He also worked with VP Records, New York for 14 years and Dynamic Sounds, Jamaica for 15 years. He was the first to use the red, yellow, green, and black as the primary motif for reggae album arts, making the reggae package identifiable worldwide for over 15 years. Baga has designed for numerous recording artists, including Bunny Wailer, Dennis Brown, Gregory Isaacs, Prince Buster, and Rita Marley, and designed logos for Music Works, Jammy's Records, Penthouse Records, Dubplate Music, Stage Records, just to name a few. The world-famous concert Reggae Sunsplash art concepts of posters, stage backdrops, t-shirts, etc. were also his brainchild. The Jamaica Reggae Industry Association salutes Orville Baga Case for his over 40 years contribution to the reggae music industry.
I'd like to take this opportunity to big up, to thank JaRIA and all the stakeholders who made this award possible. Whenever an award like this is given by one's peers, that means that the peerage is okay with it and that there's somebody out there taking note. And again, I'd like to say thanks very much. However, graphic artists in Jamaica don't usually get awards like this. And I'd like to big up some of the graphic artists who work or worked within the music fraternity. Where's my paper? Like Never Garrick, Mr. Mo Young, the father of graphics in Jamaica, Jethro Packer Dennis, Patrick Kitson, Wayne Armand, Kojovi Dawes, Wilfred Limonius, Wilfred Breda Powell, A.J. Brown, DeMario and Delano, Junior Moore of the Tamlins, and last but not least, my tutor, Barbara Reynolds. Again, I thank you very much.
The media landscape has changed drastically over the last 10 years. Reggae music's reach has expanded tremendously with an advent of new media and new media technologies. The New Media Award goes to Reggaeville.
Reggaeville.com was launched in July 2009, based in Germany. Founded and conceptualized by Julian Schmidt, CEO and Editor-in-Chief. A team of 50-plus photographers and 20-plus writer freelancers from all over the world contribute to the magazine. The website gets up to 7,000 to 8,000 visits daily, which gives updates on concert and festival agenda, interviews, reviews, and their social media YouTube 1.35 million subscribers, 510 million views, 6,900 plus uploads, 400 plus video premieres each year, several hundred video interviews. Facebook 1.5 million followers, Instagram 158,000 followers, Twitter 67.3 thousand followers, SoundCloud 103,000 followers, 112 million. They launched their annual concert series in 2013, 5 club shows in Germany, the Netherlands, and a Reggaeville Rhythm Special released in 2012 and 2016. The Jamaica Reggae Industry Association is pleased to present the New Media Award to Reggaeville.
As a photographer for Reggaeville over the years, I've watched Reggaeville grow to become the largest reggae website in the world. On behalf of Reggaeville, we would like to thank JaRIA for this prestigious award in the category of online media. We also want to thank the entire Reggaeville family, the editors, the photographers, the people who work behind the scene for this award. We also cannot leave the artists, the musicians, the publicists, the promoters, all who assist in giving us access so we can bring reggae music to the world. Mad, sick, Reggaeville to the world. Thank you, JaRIA.
Dear JaRIA, dear reggae fraternity, just as happy and as excited as you see me right here, so is the whole team Reggaeville. All the writers, the photographers, the videographers, the staff, we're all very excited, from Germany to UK to the USA to the Netherlands, Italy, France, Jamaica as well. It is a great, great honor to be among the awardees tonight. Reggae legends, diligent creatives that contributed their talent to the music we all love so much. We want to congratulate all of you on your awards tonight. It is a great, great honor for Team Reggaeville, and we are genuinely thankful for the appreciation of our works by JaRIA. To be given that honor in Jamaica, where reggae originated, is very special to us. It goes to show that on a mission to foster, support, and promote reggae music, we are all united regardless of where we come from or how we look like. While Shifaya once said in an interview, Team Reggaeville, they do this for the love. And in this spirit, we want to big up and thank JaRIA, first of all, and all fellow members of the reggae fraternity, the artists, the singers, the musicians, the players of instruments, the producers, the photographers, the videographers, the filmmakers, the sound men and women, the dancers, the media personnel, the managers, and the supporters and fans, all who make our work possible in the first place. Thank you so much from the whole Reggaeville family.
Massive Reggaeville. Big up JaRIA.
It is my distinct pleasure to bring greetings on behalf of the government and people of Jamaica as we celebrate this year's staging of the Jamaica Reggae Industry Association's Honour Awards. Unfortunately, we are not able to meet face-to-face, and so today we're celebrating the players in our entertainment industry in a unique way. It is of particular importance that we celebrate this multi-billion-dollar industry and those who work in it, not only because of the local impact, but its global reach as well. Reggae has become a language of social consciousness. It has influenced popular culture across the globe. It has brought us international acclaim. It is the core of our creative industries, and these things are well worth celebrating. As we note the influence of reggae worldwide, I am happy that this government has initiated a request to UNESCO to officially recognize Reggae Day internationally. Let me use this opportunity to commend the hard-working and dedicated artists, managers, producers, engineers, sound system operators, DJs, promoters, and all stakeholders within the industry. You have shown resilience, tenacity, and tremendous patience, especially during these uncertain times, and we thank you. We salute JaRIA for the incredible work it has done to promote and provide representation to its members, and importantly, to recognize the impactful work of those in the industry. I congratulate all the deserving awardees today and wish for the Jamaica Reggae Industry Association a very successful event.
Great lyrics make great songs, and there are those artists who simply have the gift. These lyrics are memorized in music, are quoted repeatedly, and most importantly, are relevant forever. We celebrate the ingenious input of our writers. I salute songwriter Mr. Harold Butler.
Harold Butler, a gifted pianist and a talented musician, composer, and arranger whose career has unfortunately been curtailed by psychological challenges. Much of Butler's finest work was done in the 1970s, when he recorded or toured with artists including Bunny Wailer, Peter Tosh, Beres Hammond, Cynthia Schloss, and Jimmy Cliff. The younger brother of pianist Leslie Butler, another prodigious talent, Harold Butler is the writer of hit songs such as Hammond's One Step Ahead and Got to Get Away.
Got to get away from the sound that keeps calling my name.
Love Forever by Cynthia Schloss and Ernest Wilson's Let True Love Be Your Right-Hand Man. Harold also played on Cliff's Grammy-winning album Cliffhanger. His 5 solo albums include Africa on My Mind, a 1978 set that includes Crying in Soweto, the South African township that was a bedrock of black unity during the apartheid years. The Jamaica Reggae Industry Association salutes Mr. Harold Butler, songwriter, for his exceptional contribution to the reggae music industry.
Good day, everyone. I accept this award for my brother, Harold Butler, and we appreciate it so much, and thanks to JaRIA.
Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. One of the 2021 Male Icon awardees is all 3 levels of greatness. A phenomenal songwriter, a performing artist, Mr. Jephthah McClymont, OD. Luciano.
Give me strength, oh Lord, oh God, I pray, oh God, to face another day.
Luciano grew up in a strict Adventist home in Manchester. He began recording in 1992 with his first single, Ebony and Ivory, as Stepper John, followed by a split album with DJ Presley. His first releases as Luciano included the hit single Give My Love a Try, produced at Castro Brown's New Name studio, followed by others produced by Brown, Freddie McGregor, Blacker Dread, and Sly and Robbie, including the 1993 #1 UK reggae hit Shake It Up Tonight.
Shake it up tonight, boy. Show you how to party right.
He started working with Exterminator label Philip Fatis Burrell for most of the 90s, including the hit Sweep Over My Soul.
Sweep over my soul. Sweep over my soul.
He later recorded a second album for Ireland, Jamaica in 1997 entitled The Messenger, the title track earning him his enduring nickname.
Just say I am the messenger to teach you about roots and culture. I tell the massive that's all I.
After a split from Exterminator, Luciano released 2 live albums as well as 2 compilation albums alongside Sizzler and Anthony B. That year saw the release of 2 new albums of material, Great Controversy on Jetstar and A New Day on VP Records, which received a nomination for Best Reggae Album at the 2002 Grammy Awards and was executive produced by saxophonist and touring partner Dean Fraser. The album received additional production from Sly and Robbie and was backed by Fraser and the Firehouse Crew. Luciano's album Zion Awake was nominated for Best Reggae Album at the 58th Annual Grammy Awards. The Jamaica Reggae Industry Association salutes our Male Icon Awardee for 2021, Mr. Jephthah McClymont, Luciano, for his exceptional contribution to the reggae industry.
Jungle created by mankind. Where will I lay my weary head? Tell me how I'll find a peace of mind. Some search around me. A man must ensure them day. But I feel like running and stay and find me a place. I'll be free. Oh, I said take me over hills and the valley. I said find me a place. I'll be free. I said take me far away from the city. Mother Nature me, yes. So many years in starvation, and I can't find a thing to yum. Sometimes I contemplate and wonder what is wrong. Do I try so hard? I just can't get along. Man to man is untrue. Don't know who to choose. Living is a move, so I will find me a place. I'll be free. Oh, I said take me over hills and the valley. I said find me a place. I'll be free. Oh Lord, I said take me far away. Nature is calling me, doing my best to serve mankind, to liberate their captivated mind. Still they don't seem to heed my call, so I won't linger and perish with them at all. Some search around me. A man must ensure them be. But I feel like running and stay and find me a place. I'll be free. Oh, I said take me over hills and the valley. I say find me a place. I'll be free. I said take me far away from the city. Mother Nature is calling me. In this time,
when men lose their reasoning, where there's wars and crimes, sickness, pestilence and violence all over the world. We need to look to our Father, the Creator of life.
This award applauds an artist who is in the early stage of his or her career, but has caught the ears of listeners. This award is chosen by the public through voting. The nominees for 2021 Breakthrough Artist of the Year are Chanel Muir, Ras I, Black Hero, Jazz Elise, and Kalia.
And the winner is Kalia.
Easy, let me go. Experience me not have man that no fair man. Jano, give me a blind man. Easy up to find a gun when work is like a diamond. Kababati and nothing new. See my mother works hard to make a pot of stew. So when you see me, I'ma pop up at the interview. Just know a good clean life me I try to sell. So easy make me go through. Works hard and yet me still behind man. Easy make me go through. From 1990 long been on the grind man. Tired of the ocean. Sometimes it feels so hungry I feel crying man. Easy make me go through.
This is so cool. Thank you so much, JaRIA, for awarding me the Breakthrough Artist of the Year award. This means so much. It's my first award, so you know, say I have to go find one cabinet now who put this up in my house. Thank you to everyone who voted. Big up to Tony Kelly, big up to Kalicious Music for believing in me and the rest of my team. I'm emotional. I'm so happy. I don't know what to say, guys. I feel so happy. I'm so blessed. Thank you.
The Song of the Year award recognizes the excellent and artistic skills of a creative individual whose creative idea has been put in the form of a song. The nominees of the Song of the Year are Lockdown by Coffee, Loco Remix by Agent Sasco, Bounty Killer and Kabaka Pyramid, Light Up by Taurus Riley featuring Shensia, Like Royalty by Protege featuring Popcorn, Cool as a Breeze by Chronix.
And the winner is Coffee Lockdown.
Shit me, I go put you on lockdown. I put your body on lockdown. You got me on lock now. You got my person on lock. Oh, if you love me, you should let me. You should let me. You should let me know. And if you don't know, better feel let me. Better feel let me. I better you let me go. Pulling up, pulling up, pulling up. Nobody deal with the bagel and talking.
Blessings, this is Original Coffee. Just saying thank you to JaRIA Awards and everybody associated with JaRIA Awards, and also the fellow nominees for the category Song of the Year Award. Thanks to everybody for listening to Lockdown and for allowing this song to achieve big things, and I just appreciate everybody's still keeping a good energy for the music even during COVID and everything. I know times hard and stuff, and that's the purpose of the music really, for just uplift. So I'm happy to see people are enjoying the efforts of upliftment. So blessings, respect, thank you.
Ice Plum, and keep it locked to PBCJ. This is your girl, Naomi Cowan.